the HTC One M7. This is HTC's flagship from 2013. It's rocking a 4.8-inch touchscreen at 1080p, and it is a really good screen. Hi, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel, and this is episode 2 of Flagships of the Past. So, the HTC One is rocking Android 5, and it is rocking a Snapdragon 600. And in this video we're going to talk about a couple of things on this phone, the good and the bad, things that I liked and things that I didn't like. I was only originally supposed to use this phone for a week, but nostalgia took over. Other things happened where I tried to get the other variants of the phone, and then they kind of failed because I couldn't get them, or one of them broke. So basically, I'm going to talk about the good stuff and the bad stuff. Going to see some gameplay, going to see pictures. How I do the gameplay will be a different thing and different form. But basically, this phone, HTC's flagship from 2013, has an aluminium frame, so it's a metal frame. It's got a rubber border just for like drops, and it also comes with NFC. Right, there are some good features in this phone. It also comes with a micro SD card, SIM card. I think this was one of the first phones to come with a micro SIM card. It was one of the first. And in the good side of the phone, it is solid. The device is usable. Music on this phone, when you use the headphones, is amazing. I mean, oh my god, you'll see the video player somewhere on the video. I've spoken about music far too long now. Like, the music to this phone is great, the audio is great, even when you're on phone calls. Headphone jack, when you listen to music, is really, really good, and I love it. Right, and I used it more as an MP3 player. Anyways, the things that I like about the phone, I love the build quality. The build quality is solid. I love it. It is a solid thing in my hand. I could drop it and it won't completely destroy itself. And I also liked the camera. The camera I loved on this phone as well. Like, the camera, yeah, it's only 4 megapixel, but it was really good. It is a really good camera, slash the front camera is okay. And I loved the speakers. Even though now today, as I've gotten older, they sound a little bit more quieter, but that's because this is a second-hand phone, so the speakers may not be in the best condition. But I do remember the phone being louder, but it is still pretty loud. I can't really show you the sound quality to the phone because, you know, copyright, etc, etc. And plus it won't really do it properly because it'd be going through the microphone on that, and you won't actually hear the quality itself. And the screen quality I absolutely love. Like, the screen quality is one of the best features about the phone. Like, how the screen quality is so ahead of its time for 2013. Like, yeah, and that's that. And that's another thing. One more thing that I do like about the phone is that it runs YouTube. Let's talk about YouTube for a second. YouTube works fine on this phone, but for a phone that came out in 2013, it's running Android 5, I'm surprised YouTube works, because on the Samsung Galaxy S6, YouTube does not work, and you'll see 2 little clips of it, and YouTube will not work on the S5, so YouTube just does not work on the Samsung Galaxy S5, but it works on this phone that's running older Android. This is running Android 5, while the S6 is running Android 6, so I don't know why the Samsung is not working on YouTube, but there's a video, like, you'll see the clip. And now to the sad parts that I don't like about the phone, that kind of destroyed it for me in 2023, and kind of did a big impact in me saying if it's a gem, if it's worth it or not in 2023. And that is, it's running a Snapdragon 600, which has not aged well. Like, games do work, games do play. Like, you could play your Marvel Snap on there, you could play your Modern Combat, you could still play your Call of Duty. But the downside with playing Call of Duty on the phone is it does not load. It takes so long to load. Like, it literally just takes the longest to load. And that's the thing that I hate. I haven't got any recording or any gameplay of the game loading up because of how long it takes to load up. And it was literally like a 5-minute long video just seeing it load up, right? Same with gaming in general. Like, there's a game called Punishing Grey Raven. It downloads it, you open it, but then it crashes. You see the clip of it just crashing. Another thing that I literally hate about the phone in 2023 is you cannot use Amazon or eBay. It just says the apps are not compatible. That it just says, sorry, this app is not compatible. Sorry, this app is not compatible with this version, right? And that is eBay and Amazon, and that's a shopping app that most people will use. I didn't check if I didn't check if Wish works, so I don't know if that installable. Like, I could quickly look for it now. I could just quickly take a look, see if Wish is. But while I'm doing that, so that's the one thing. Amazon doesn't work. eBay isn't available. NFC, the phone contains NFC, but you cannot pay with it, even though it has NFC. Oh, Wish is compatible, right? So you have one shopping app, but who's going to really use Wish that much? But it has NFC, so you cannot pay for stuff with your phone because Google Pay isn't available for Android 5. It's available for Android 6, Android 7 onwards, right? But it's not available for Android 5. Same with TikTok. People use TikTok. Thousands upon billions of people using TikTok. And you cannot install TikTok on this phone no matter how hard you do it. So like with YouTube, with TikTok not working, not even being able to install, you see a clip like it not working or not installing, or what it says every time you try to install the game, it just doesn't work. So those are the things that I hate.
Ahead of me, I work so hard for everything. Don't wanna lose my time or my mind on the grind, but I want a better life for me. I do the things I hate to do, just to try to find my way to you. I see you in my mind all the time, visualize, and I hope that I can make it through. I gotta find my way out. I'm in pain, don't let them see. Emotion is the enemy, therapeutic chemistry. I strive to be a part of you. I wanna help the world get through. Sometimes I feel so small against it all, don't know what to do. I just dream of ones and twos. I gotta find my way out. I gotta find my way out. I gotta find my way out.
this. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Okay, so as you saw in that video footage, you saw camera quality, which is still pretty good in 2023, except for maybe odd ends in that. But it's still good camera. You can take photos, but I wouldn't expect as your daily driver. Gameplay, as you can see, it does struggle quite hard on higher end games and basically in every game because the Snapdragon 600 is not good. But there is going to be footage of me saying about how HTC could totally reboot the HTC One. It's coming up after this footage, and then I'll tell you if the phone is worth it or not in 2023. Stay tuned. Thank you. Good day. Could re-release this phone with newer software, bigger screen, better RAM. Just they could re-release this phone in 2023, not like this, like they can make it bigger. They could literally have it look the exact same, and HTC can make this phone brilliant, and it would be sold because this phone is a brilliant phone. So HTC, if you are watching this video, please rebuild this phone, remake it. I'll put this little clip in the short and I'll tag HTC into it. Anyways, so you saw the gameplay, you saw the camera, you saw the pictures. Camera is still really good to 2023 standard. It's still pretty good. The camera is a semi-decent camera. You can use it today, basically, and you will see the difference because it is only 4 megapixels. But the cameras are pretty decent for today's standards. Gaming, on the other hand, no go. The gaming the gaming is horrible. For Wall of Insanity that you saw, the gaming was just atrocious. Like, it wasn't that fun. Like, you saw the texture did not appear. Like, it was a green wall where texture should have been. I will bring out a performance video to this phone, and I might compare it to another phone of the same year, right? But it is not worth it in 2023. And my reason for saying it is not worth it in 2023 isn't because of anything else. It's generally because you cannot use TikTok, you cannot use Amazon, and you cannot use eBay or Google Pay. You cannot use any of those apps because they are not compatible with Android 5. But if you put a custom ROM on them, maybe it would be a good thing, but it will not be good for gaming, as you saw, right? So the HTC One M7 is not worth it in 2023 to me, but it is also worth it in the music aspect because I use that as an MP3 player. But with phones disappearing, like getting rid of the SD card slot, where you're getting phones that have a set storage, these come in handy. So it's like, this would be a good phone for your MP3 because of the headphone quality, the Dre Beats audio that is with the phone, and also just it's great for music. It is brilliant for music. So that is what I would buy this phone for. That is what I use this phone for. Even still, 3 months after using it as my everyday phone, right, it is still used as an MP3 player. So basically, I just use this phone as an MP3 player, so it is not worth it in 2023.